Status. Eagle. I'm here to say, yo, Show, yo, Money, yo, Zala. You know what time it is. Godcast. Love bad bitch, love every bad girl. I'm here.
Welcome to the Black Eagle Godcast. You know your boy Shaw Boss up in the building. And tonight we got special guest
Rosie.
Yeah, alright, she's back in full effect. You don't know my boy Fry online, you know how it is. Francesco! Alright, my boy tune in. And we start doing in the logging in from home, so you could be right at home enjoying our Godcast. Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's what Fry Boss doing tonight. And we're gonna kick off tonight's session with a little controversy that's going on right now in the media. And that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about.
I know, I'm like, oh boy, okay.
Wait. We came off the Godcast without a shot.
Oh.
So bring it in,
I'm only taking half of this?
What? We don't do half around here.
No, it's full or nothing.
What is that?
That means I can't hang. Okay, every time.
You're gonna wait until we go on TV, you can't take a shot?
Right.
I'm waiting for you to take a shot.
Every time I answer a question, I'll take a sip.
Sip? If I wanted to go to the sip, we could go to the sip.
I'm much smaller than you. I've already had like 6 before I even
We're going to the
started.
sip, I'm coming through.
Yeah.
No, you're going to mug night.
How is she gonna wait until she come on the Godcast, she punk out? I told her before, I said, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot with you. This is how we kick off the Godcast.
I've taken a lot already.
If you take a lot, that's
you don't
yours.
know anything about that yet.
Alright, so they have the Little Mermaid thing going on, right? And the Lord of the Ring thing that's going on. Have you heard about it?
I know the Little Mermaid thing, if you consider it that. I mean...
Wait a minute, what's the Little Mermaid thing? Because we might be talking about two different things.
They're making a new Little Mermaid and she's black.
Yes, that's the thing. And it's the same thing with the Lord of the Rings.
I didn't know about that. But I've never seen the Lord of the
New
Rings.
black characters in it. And so my question to y'all would be, do you think it's losing authenticity by having black characters, knowing that it's written for white people? It's a white people movie back in the days. So what would be your take on it? So I'll let you go first, Rosie, and then you could join in after Fry.
I don't think it's a big deal. I think they're just trying to include everybody, you know? I mean, if you look back at all the Disney movies, they're always all white. They always were.
Yeah.
Now they're just trying to make everyone feel included. You know, they did that with she's not the first one they've redone. I can't think of it.
In Little Mermaid, or like in other Disney.
In other Disney movies.
Yeah, in other Disney movies. Yeah, that's correct. I feel the same.
Like such
way.
as Annie.
Yeah, and then because in this time people are more in tune to everything, so things is a little more sensitive than it would be back in the day. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, but I like your views, and that's the same way. Why not include everything? Why not bring forth changes?
I don't think it's like, you know, people like, there's some people like that will get offended by that. I don't see any reason for that, in my opinion. There's like little girls who watch Disney. They're gonna be like, none of them look like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
You know, what's the big deal? Who is it hurting by making another one?
Okay, so on another note, because we all on the same page. So have you had any inspiration from females, professionally and personally?
Like a role model?
Yeah.
They have to be famous?
No.
Oh, I mean, mine's my own sister.
Oh, your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me a little bit about your sister then.
My sister, she is my best friend for life. I have 2 of them. She is the middle, I'm the last. We're 4 years apart. She lives in Virginia. She's a nurse. She's married. We're best friends. We always have been.
And why is she a role model for you? What does she do to inspire you?
We didn't come from a good put together family. You know, we had to kind of start from the bottom. She did exactly what she wanted. She always wanted to be a nurse. That's what she is now. She always wanted to be a wife. That's what she is now. She just went to Italy. She's doing everything she always wanted to. Now she's trying to have some kids. Maybe
nice.
an aunt.
Sweet.
You know?
So your main thing that you like about her is whatever she put her mind to, she accomplished.
Yep.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Fry? Any personal or professional role models that you look up to?
Well, you know, it's simple. This is my mom, bro. My mom is everything. She's strong, and she never quits on anything, man. Even coming from a different country with no language barrier, no nothing. Like, she came here, and she don't sit like those lazy people that sit home and collect, government money.
Unemployment and all that.
Yeah, she goes to work every day, man. She works about 10 hours a day. She comes home and does her thing. She don't expect anything from nobody. She just keep pushing. She raised her my young siblings, after my father passed away and stuff. So, like, the strength she has is my role model. Like, that's my superwoman,
I respect it, bro. I respect it.
Yeah,
Because even me, myself, I also have female role models. I had my grandmother before she passed away, R.I.P.
Yeah.
to she.
Yeah,
And I have my mother as well. That is similar story. She brought me to America. You know what I mean? Seeing her doing double jobs just to make ends meet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
we're grateful to have watch or role models do.
yes, sir.
Word. So
Worked up, bro.
that's a good look. So next thing I want to touch on the Queen, because I'm touching on the current topics, things that are going on right now. And you know she was buried yesterday, right?
Not really. I didn't really care.
Okay.
To be honest with you, personally.
And I wanted to hear a white person perspective views and a black person perspective as well. So you know what I mean? Because
I'm half white.
all right, true.
You're getting
Yeah,
a
man.
Hispanic view too.
I forgot she's mixed up with a lot of things. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just Italian and Spanish.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Still Spanish?
It
what
is.
do you mean?
According to Ancestry, it is the same thing, but it's not, because my family's actually from Puerto Rico. They're not from Spain.
Which language Puerto Ricans speak?
Spanish.
What the fuck?
That doesn't determine. Okay.
I'm done. Okay. I agree with you.
They speak Puerto Rican.
This one.
Puerto Ricans, whatever.
What?
Yeah, man. So they speak Puerto Rican.
That's Spanish.
No.
Puerto Rican.
It's Puerto Rican. They
It's
speak.
Spanish with the Puerto Rican slang.
Oh,
With the
so-
Puerto Rican, what do you call
So
it?
they got a different accent, a different lingua. What? Why is Puerto Rican?
I was making all of
Spanish.
that up.
I know.
I'm with her like, okay.
I know. All right, so this is my next thing now. All right, she's a huge Boston fan, living in New York amongst us. Ugh.
Woo! Go Boston!
Bye.
So why you rep
to Boston?
as the New Yorker? Why you rep Boston so heavy? Why
Very
the Red
good
Sox, the
explanation.
Celtics?
There's a lot of Yankees fans watching this. They will not watch this if they know I'm a Red Sox fan. We have to keep that under wraps.
We're gonna blaze a fire upon our car. We say Yankee all day, every day, you know.
Yeah.
Giants all day, every day, you know how we go, bro.
Yep.
I will rep the Bills too, because they're New York. But no love for the Jets, Muppy. Yeah. So, yeah.
You
Tell
want
me
to know
about
why I'm a Celtics fan? It's very simple. 5th grade, I was 10 years old, right? My favorite teacher, he was a Celtics fan. He nicknamed me Big Baby. I had no idea who that was at the time, but it was a player, Glenn Davis, who was on the Celtics at the time. Ever hear of him? That was his nickname.
Yep.
So that automatically became my favorite team. And ever since then, I've been a loyal fan. Whether they're terrible or very
But you
good.
rep Red Sox too.
Yes, and that is because I like the Celtics so much. I love the Celtics till death do us part, you know? And I never like.
Should I slide over a little bit more?
Yeah, man.
My sister's a Mets fan, big Mets fan. I didn't want to be the same as her. I wanted to have some fun with it, so I became a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, interesting.
What's even more interesting, my brother-in-law is a Yankees fan, my sister's a Mets fan, and then there's me, who's a Red Sox fan.
You see, you're surrounded by all New York teams, and you still.
You have to be the black sheep.
Yeah. Are you the black sheep of the family?
No, probably not, honestly.
Well, that's good.
The runner-up.
Oh, you right there. All right. So another question, y'all. Have any one of y'all ever had a stage 5 clinger?
Yeah, man. Yes, brother. Pretty annoying. Can't get rid of them easily. They're everywhere you go. You turn left, they're left. There.
You look like you got a lot to say, so let's start spitting it out.
I have no clue what you said. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, have you ever had a stage 5 clinger?
Clinger, so a clingy person?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
You never heard of a stage 5 clinger?
No.
Right.
No.
That's someone that's obsessed with you.
Oh, then yes. Yes, I have.
And what was that experience like?
Well, it's actually still going on right now.
Lucky you.
No, it's not. It's actually very annoying.
Yeah.
You know? Well, what do you consider a clinger? Have I ever had to respond to this person? Or is it someone who just continually messages me without any response?
Well, it could be both.
Because there's this one guy from Oneonta, and he has messaged me at least 30 times in a row with 0 response in the last 2 months.
Damn.
Homie don't know how to
I've
take
never
a
had
hit.
anyone that determined before, but
Wow, so what is it about you?
I call that stalker. Like, okay.
Yeah,
I will show you
it is a
later.
little bit over the stage
Yeah.
5 clinging, right?
At
Yeah.
least 30 times, no response.
Me call a girl 30 times with no response. And now, boom, gunshot.
Yo, I'm gonna have to come with a stick and beat you. So I get some
Gunshot,
sense, bro.
gunshot. All right. So, homie, have you had stage 5 clingers in your life?
Yeah, man.
What
Like
was-
maybe one or three. I would say like roughly I remember 3 of them.
Right. What was those experience like?
It was like you want to it was like you don't want to be mean, but they don't get the hint. They just keep showing up. You like, I don't want you here. What do I have to tell you? Close the door on you. I'm like, get the fuck out. What would I have to say? They just constantly follow me wherever they go, man.
Yeah.
Like you go to work, they're outside waiting for you.
Like you about to show up at the SIP and they're there?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like an actual story.
You know what I went through? That was rough on me. I had a bad experience. I'm gonna just leave that one at that.
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
leave it there. Definitely.
So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, quick answers. And I'm gonna ask him the same
I
questions.
feel like I'm playing Fast Money
That's
on
it.
Family Feud.
All right. White Claw Truly. White Claw or Truly.
Neither.
DD or Starbucks.
Duncan.
Booty shorts or miniskirt.
Booty shorts, even though I don't have one.
Bra or no bra.
I would much prefer none, but I can't always get away with that.
Doggy or cowboy.
You mean cowgirl?
Fine, cowgirl.
Wait, what's cowboy?
Fine, cowgirl. Doggy or cowgirl.
Depends on the mood, but I would go for cowgirl.
So you a rider. If you wanna go take a ride at me to the back of the hey.
What the hell is cowboy though?
Threesome, yes or no?
No.
Alright, Fry.
Yeah.
White Claw or Truly?
None of them, bro.
DD or Starbucks? I know the answer for that.
Dunkin', bro.
All day, every day. Alright, can't ask you that one, can't ask you that one, can't ask you what. If you catch a girl, doggy or wheelbarrow.
I give her some doggy, bro.
Alright, word.
Excuse me, what the hell is wheelbarrow?
What the hell is wheelbarrow?
What is that?
Then we're gonna check a Jamaican.
Oh,
You
Or
gotta
African. You know? One of them. One of them. Alright, wheelbarrow would be considered where hands is down on the floor and her legs wrap between you. And you walking around the room or the area.
You guys have more fun there in Jamaica than we do here.
We're doing kind of do it different. You know the hard thing go. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about your cruise. The last time you were here, you told me that you were going on a cruise.
To the Bahamas.
Yes, and now you're back for the cruise, so
I have been back for 3 months.
enlighten us. Yeah, but we're just coming back on, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about your cruise. What
It was
that
my
experience?
first cruise. Very good experience. There's not one thing I didn't like. You have 24/7 food service. That's all that matters to me. I met like the nicest people I've ever met. I love to meet new people, so that was like a highlight. I met people from all across the country. Nobody from New York. That was interesting. Not one person from New York. I was the only one. They were like, "Oh my God, what's New York like?" I was like, the kids, when we actually got off in Nassau, the kids, they're like 3 years old. They're like running businesses already.
Oh wow!
I'm like, what?
That's impressive. That's different.
They put our kids to shame. I will say that they were so polite. They're so cute.
No, so what are some of the things that they were selling?
I can't remember the name of they're like little green things, and like you bite the shell, and then inside it's like a peach. They're also in Puerto Rico, so this is kind of embarrassing that I don't know what they're called.
Yes, Miss Mamacita, you should know this.
I can't think of it, but that was one of them. Mostly just food.
So that's coming off to the islands.
Yes.
What is the actual being in the boat on that kind of vibe?
Yeah. The first night I got food poisoning, so.
Great.
Yes, it was
Don't
either
take no
food
cruise, bro.
poisoning or some kind of sickness. I was on my deathbed the first night. I went to bed at 9 and I missed out on everything. The second, third, and fourth night, I made it till 4 a.m. I went to a comedy club. I went salsa dancing. Then I went to the regular club. What else did I do? Oh, party on deck, top deck.
So what is partying on the boat compared to like partying here?
Honestly, it's almost the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a regular club, you know. Only you're partying with people from all over the country. So that's pretty cool.
That's kind of.
And on the water.
And on the water. Yeah, none of you can go anywhere. You're all stuck together.
Sweet. So, last time you were on, I remember I was talking to you and I was telling you that, yeah, you're going to graduate. And you're like, but I wasn't sure that I'm going to graduate. So I didn't want to say this or I didn't want to say that.
So now anything.
It's all over.
Yes, I did graduate.
And you did graduate. You made it. So congrats to her. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's take a shot for that.
Thank you very much. You did pour me another one, didn't you? Well,
That one.
Oh, I'll just take this one.
I tell the plastic per man, Godcast. You see, we have a big Jamaican flask, flossing. I should go on for red solo cup. See?
Yum.
Alright. Alright, so now I got another question for you. What is love to you? How would you describe
You're
love?
asking me the worst possible question I could be asked.
What? Alright, fine, Omi, you go first.
I was about to
Define.
answer it.
Okay, alright then. We'll let her go.
Well,
Ladies.
Yeah.
I've only been in love once in my life, And I'm not even gonna really consider it because I was in high school, so it was one of that first love kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Puppy love.
Yeah.
Did you turn it?
But at the time, when you're that age, you think that it is love. You know what I mean? That's how first loves go usually.
And now you're like, that wasn't love.
I mean, I think for me at that time it was.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was one of those where it took like months to get over. I couldn't talk to anybody else. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So for me, then it definitely was.
And what do you think helped you to get over that?
I don't really know when I did. It kind of just happened.
Would
You know what I mean?
Would you talk to a guy would you talk to a similar guy like your first love?
No.
Why not?
Because he cheated on me. So, and not only that, but I actually got a video of it sent by one of my friends. So I had proof, you know?
Small town.
Yeah. We all got each other's back. So no, I would not. But have I ever talked to somebody like him? Definitely. Because...
Why? If you went down that road before and it wasn't good, why would you go down the same road?
Because I don't know how to pick them. I pick bad ones. On purpose, I think.
Or do you have commitment issues?
No, I don't have commitment issues.
Because you have some girl, if a guy's too sweet or if a guy's too nice, then they don't want him.
That's a good question. That's
what
a
do you
good
mean?
one.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Exactly what am I like? Some
It's simple.
Yeah, some girls like, okay, so a friend of mine was talking to a girl, but it was brief, you know what I mean? They didn't have anything concrete. So I saw her and I was like, yo, homie really like you. What happened? Because we were in the bar, her and I are friends too. And she was like, yo, to be honest, he's too sweet. He's too good of a guy. She didn't want it. So that's why I asked you that question.
I have never stopped talking to somebody because they were too nice. The only reason I've ever stopped talking to anybody was just because I didn't reciprocate the feelings and I didn't want to lead them on. Okay. That's the only reason I've ever ended anything. Okay. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone that was too sweet. You know what I mean? But I feel, I don't want to talk for her, but I can see how some, I don't know how to word this, to be honest. Maybe that's just not her type.
That could happen too.
You know? It could be as simple as that.
What's your views, bro?
The same question you asked?
Same question.
The love?
Yeah.
Or I mean, there's so many different love. Are you talking about relationship love? Are you talking about family? Which one?
Yeah, I'm more on the relationship side.
Relationship.
You know, because everyone kind of have an idea of loving your family and your siblings.
Yeah, we already figured that out. Yeah, for sure.
But I think couple loves is more difficult, so.
Well, to be honest with you, it's gonna sound shocking to everybody that's hearing, all of you guys hearing this, but I honestly never been in love with nobody. I had love for somebody, I like being around that person, you know? And the feeling of being with them, talking to them felt like love, but I didn't feel love, you know? It wasn't like I was in love. Most of the time I only said I love you to something because they said it back, not because I really actually loved them, you know what I mean?
See, that's a thing that I don't like that's what the thing that I come up here and I've noticed with Jamaica, growing up in Jamaica is not like that. Growing up in Brooklyn is not like that. But I come up here and I wouldn't even class it as white America, but just America on a whole. They'll just be like, love you, bye.
Yeah.
Love you. And it's like a common thing. Yes.
We can ask questions.
Yes.
How many times do you think you actually fall in love in your lifetime?
In a lifetime? Maybe twice? What do you think?
Once.
I was about to say the same thing, once, because that love you feel is going to be for the rest of your life. Because the other loves, they pretend to be love, they're not really love, you know?
Why once? I understand where you...
Because when you fall in love with that person, that's the person you're going to be with for the rest of your life. You're going to die
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not. But I think you can.
So because I think I was in love in high school with a girl that I was talking to,
Right.
and I think there's other relationships that I've had over the course of time that I felt like I was in love with them.
Felt. Not, you didn't say I love them. You said
I love them.
you
At that
love
point
them.
of at that point of time, I love them. This point of time, no. But that point in time while I was going through the relationship,
That kind of
Hello.
solidifies my opinion because
Exactly.
if there's only one, you never stop. You just said you loved her then. This is just my opinion.
yeah, but
you
love
know?
is nothing is forever.
That's true.
What?
But
So if nothing is
They-
forever, how could
They
love
say
be
true
forever?
love is.
Huh?
They say true love is forever.
Nothing is forever.
And this is
That's
what
my
you believe.
personal belief.
That's what you believe.
Yeah.
That's what you believe.
Yeah, that's why I said that's my personal
Yeah.
belief. What lasts forever? Not even life.
Taxes.
When you're dead, are you paying taxes? Some people is not even dead and they're not paying it, right? Some people has loose loopholes to get out of it. Ask Trump, right? So you know that's and other businessmen you listen to their interviews, they'll tell you how they find their tax guy find loopholes. So tax can be forever or for everyone. That's how I look at it. So because imagine you look and you says, oh, in high school I love this person and I will never love anyone else again for the rest of my life. So after high school, after your puppy love stage and you go on into the real world, no matter who you meet, you could never love them. That's what you told.
No.
That's what y'all are telling me.
That's not what we're saying. That's what I'm saying. The true, we're saying true love. Because the thing is, people fall in love all the time.
There is only one that you're meant to be with. There's
Meant to
only-
be with and
there's-
true love and love is two different things.
Okay, maybe, but there's only one.
Okay, so
We're on the same page
if
here.
you found your love in high school
No, but that
and
he
it doesn't
wasn't
work
it.
out, and no, I'm not saying your
Oh, I'm
situation. I'm not saying your situation, sweetheart. I'm just saying if you found your love, because I think it takes more than love for a relationship to work.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's many different variables to make that relationship work. So if you found that love in high school and other things cause it to not work, you telling me you could never love anyone else the rest of your life, that was it. That's what y'all are telling me.
That's not what we're saying.
That's it.
That's not what we're saying. You could
One love.
look. You could love 100,000 people if that's how much you want to be with. But that is what we call someone that just finds something new and they fall in love easily.
Let me ask you
That's
in a
what-
different way. You think there's more than one love of your life? Got him.
Boom.
Moving on, because you just answered my question.
So wait,
No,
I can't answer it. She's not even allowed me
I
to
got
answer
you
it.
there. You answered it without saying
That was a
anything.
good question.
Cheers,
Well-
Mazel Tov.
Cheers. Water. Yes.
So yeah, she don't want me to answer that.
You already did.
Why?
Because you didn't say anything. You were shook for at least 10 seconds, so.
Well, so I can't even think about my answer if you ask me a
Go ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
No, fine. I don't want to answer it anymore.
Because he agrees with me. Okay, next question. Boy, that was a question that the audience are gonna love. I can already picture it.
Love,
That last question.
love. The audience is gonna love
That
love.
girl has no idea what she's talking about.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with them more.
But this is an opinion podcast.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. There's no wrong answer.
There's not many people that are gonna argue with my last question for you. I guarantee that.
True.
Okay, moving on.
What? All right. What are the best way to get rid of a corpse? You watch a lot of crime
Hold
movies.
on, wait. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I have a lot of detail that goes into this answer. So, when you say get rid of a corpse, is that so that the cause of death and DNA can go away, or the cops will never find them?
So the cops can never catch Fry.
Whoa.
So never be seen again?
Yes.
Probably the bottom of an ocean. That's almost the only way you can get close enough to permanently get rid of it.
What do you think, Mr. Fry?
However, dead bodies, they float, don't they? Or do they sink?
How would I know? What up?
No, I'm not sure.
Hey, you're Jamaican.
You gotta tie a big.
You would have to put like a
Yeah.
cinder block or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on its own it's gonna
It's gonna
float.
float up.
Yeah.
Almost naturally.
Okay, so I would go bottom of the ocean with the cinder block tied to it.
What about acid?
Acid?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's
but
really like
Yeah.
morbid, so I didn't think of that, but
I think acid would be the best choice. Nothing to be, no mark, no DNA, nothing. Everything burns and it's done. Put it in a barrel and dump it in the ocean.
So you think after? Interesting. I only asking Miss Crime series watcher. That's why I ask her all these things. So tell me one of the crime episode that you thought that stuck with you, since you watch so much of them stuff.
in what way? Like most emotional
Like
or
surprised you, like you can't forget it. Like damn, that was a good way they get caught or something like that.
okay. I have a few, but there's an episode of Criminal Minds where it's a season 9 premiere where there's twins involved. So they get the wrong guy at first. And they're like, we got the wrong guy. And they're like, how is that possible? And he ends up having an identical twin, therefore they have the same DNA.
Oh wow,
Or almost the same DNA.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That was a good twist. Does that answer your question?
Ah. What about you, Fry? I'm about to come put this to a close. See the time? I know you want to go more, but
We can do another 10 minutes.
next time pull up on the Godcast early.
Yeah, I'm getting warmed up.
Yeah.
We have, no, I
Some
was
of
on
us gotta
time.
go
We
to-
have a good
some of
20
us gotta go to
minutes.
sleep.
We have 20 minutes, don't worry.
You do. I don't. I'm done. 5 minutes is up.
What I say? All right, bro.
We're just getting juicy.
You
Ask
know.
some better questions.
Yeah, my
I'm just kidding.
African
Your
bro
questions are very good
came
right now.
through,
Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
man.
and I respect it. See me? Yeah. As
Yes.
you know, you could pull up on the Godcast from home. That's what Fry Boss did. I'd love to see some of y'all tune in next time. 100. Respect, brother. Have a good
Yeah.
night's sleep.
Good night. Enjoy
Yes.
yourself, bros. Have a good night.
Adios, amigo.
Ciao.
Arrivederci.
There you go.
Big up the whole of the people who tune in to the Godcast. You know that go.